with the detailing of the equipments that are going to be there, like the bus, for example. And the car,
auto.
and I didn't know that Buji was made in India.
It is fully made in India. It was made by Mahindra and J Motors, and also a lot of young Indian engineers.
It's just unbelievable. Many a times I used to ask Nagi when I went on the set and said, "Okay, how did you think of this?" So he said, "There are companies that have think tanks, and we gave them the idea, and they come up with projections, and then we approve something."
Even for our storyboard, you came up with a new guy. I suggested somebody.
Correct, sir.
We even tried that.
Correct, sir. Yes.
It's not that they have a team and they'll never try anything new, because we tried, we didn't like it. We came back. So there was still experimentation.
Yes.
Even my look, I don't know, it must have changed about 5 times at least. Costume, look, everything.
No, and also Nagi is very fortunate to be working with you two, especially at your stature. You're willing to experiment with him. You're willing to explore things with him. So in one of the interviews which we just did, they said, was it a big pressure? Shooting with Bachchan sir and Kamal sir. He said, initially, I was like, I found it very funny and silly that I would actually direct both of them. then, it felt so easy, because they both said, don't make me an Amitabh Bachchan, don't make me a Kamal Hassan. Do something else with us. He had the same notion with both of you all, and he enjoys working with you both so much. Absolute no pressure. I'm like, you are directing them, and he has no pressure on his face. So I think it's a great synergy.
I don't know about him, but it's terrible to be able to even think like this. I don't want to play myself. Oh, what is myself? I'm not me. With all due respect, we're all fakes in front of the camera anyway. We're playing fake characters. And, the writer is a true genius. He dreams, he thinks. But all of us are fake. So, what is it about me? It's nothing. It's just something that you've seen in a visual in a film. It's not that this is how we are.
But Abhinji, that's a gyan you get after 20-25
And Deepika, first time you're doing a Telugu film, it's like completely different from the Bollywood, or little different, or very, very different?
No, I mean, I
and
think...
Nagi is very different for us also, because in the first story when he told me, I could hear only 20%. Other part I asked my friends, like, what did he say? I didn't understand. So he's like, should have been tough for you from Bollywood to this.
No, I mean, I think that world of the movie, which I think is new, even for the audience, it's new. But I think as actors, you're not really thinking. I think when you emote, the language, I think, comes secondary. It's the emotion is what, and I think that's the language of cinema, right? It's transcends borders. So you can act in English, you can act in Telugu, you can act in Hindi, but I think as long as the emotion, you can just say so much with your eyes without saying anything at all, and be able to convey that emotion.
And you can show the best.
The words are more like a crutch, I feel. So no, I didn't feel like, I'm now working in Telugu cinema, or it didn't feel overwhelming in that sense. Because what you're investing in as an actor is the emotional journey of the character.
But for a production of this value and extent, what I found was that until Nagi got the right thing at the right place, he never compromised.
Yeah, it doesn't sound.
If he did something with you,
beautiful way of getting that.
Very smooth.
He won't shout from there.
No.
He'll come up very quietly.
Correct.
So I think we should.
But very pertinent.
Yes.
Very pertinent. It's not just asking for one more.
And even after seeing the rushes come on, there are times when he said, sir, I feel we can improve on that and do something. And as producers, how do you live with this fact? We've got to redo this thing. We've got to put up the set again. We've got to get the artists back. We've got to get the timing and the dates. And never have I seen any kind of, regret or A very morose kind of face.
Yeah,
Hey, we got to do it again. This guy's not worried about the
costliest picture I feel.
it's
Please subscribe Yup Entertainment.
Yup Entertainment, please subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.